and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
Leading the Cardinals in year number 3 now as their head coach, Jonathan Gannon, doubled his win total from year 1 to year 2. And on the other side, the NFL's newest and youngest head coach, the brilliant offensive mind, Kellen Moore. Rattler setting to throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 6.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Rattler now off the play action. Completed over the middle. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. It's taken down at the 44.
4 yards on the pickup.
Well, as we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or 2 to start the season.
And it's going to happen between workout and practice.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
On the play. First down, Arizona.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
He's keeping it. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
A 2-yard
Murray on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 60 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We running more Power Rangers.
Murray keeps it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He's going to be brought down here out of the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has it in close. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Rattler on the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
He keeps this one himself. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Saints.
From the red zone now. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Wilson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Shovel pass complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. They're 1-for-1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. First call here coming from the shotgun. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24.
The gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Throw right side, and McBride has it.
Murray's pass.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
A gain of 13.
All set now, 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
Here's Kyler to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete.
Second and 3 now.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Tossing
second
right to the
and
short
3.
side.
The 42.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our first quarter will end. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. There he is on 3rd and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Saints come marching onto the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Rattlers hit, the ball's out. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
The offense retains possession.
Rattler. Screen here for Kamara. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Complete to
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
On the
3.
gun, Rattler. Got a man, Vele has it. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rattler back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
How well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that brings up 4th and long. So the Saints send out Blake Groupie for the try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Groupie sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cardinals take over.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Number 26.
He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray from the pistol. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair. There's second and 10 now from the 36.
Keep Warner there defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Now throw, third and long. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Murray keeps it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
He was taken down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot gate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for third and 6. Now motion him out of the backfield. Murray on third down. Catch made. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Rattler, first and 10. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Rattler trying to get on second. And that one's behind him, and that's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air on third and long. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
Here comes the Saints punting unit.
Formation.
Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
At the 36-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Kyler throwing here. for him here. Drop off caught by his back. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Pistol snap to Rattler. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's complete. This is a lob head. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Groupie sends it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
The Cardinals
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down.
Their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're gonna like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Chiefs begin their search for a 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. They get the victory in Week 1. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. One more to tell you about, we go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He connects, it's a 16-yard touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play action, here's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
It's a pickup of 12 yards.
Air it out on 3rd. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Well, as we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or 2 to start the season.
And it's going to happen between workouts, practices, preseason games, and I know there's a lot of debate about the off seasons of today and getting your team healthy for week 1. While we don't ever want to see them, we do know this. They'll create immediate opportunities for someone else to step in and make an impact on the season no one saw coming.
Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Kamara running out of the gun. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. Rob Flynn, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints push their lead further to start the half. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands.
The Saints will line up for the two.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That makes the score Saints 41, Cardinals 7.
They get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there. And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Out head the Cardinals now on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Play action now, Murray. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
To number 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back-to-back carries here. They'll cobble together a yard there. One Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Short pass brought in.
Murray's pass.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Kyler to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Play action now. Murray. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He brings it in. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Now Murray on 3rd and long. And he's there to force a fourth down.
Intended for
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Caught by his back, Kamara. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
They're on the toss to Kamara. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. It's on target to Johnson. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Rattler now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
13 more
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Another Saints 1st down.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Now Rattler on the play fake. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody was going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. There's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
to the air on 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running right, it's Camara. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of 3.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Pistol snap to Rattler. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Taking a chance to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Max Melton with the INT.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Sending them on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working near his goal line. That's on the quick hitter. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 yards.
1st and 10. Murray. This gets up past the 20. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Going again, Murray.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cardinals.
Another throw coming from Murray. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Now here he goes. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
10 yards on the
Operating
pickup.
from the gun, here's Murray. He's calling his own number again. And he hits the end zone, touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game!
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints. So we're going to win this football game. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.